So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about the Platform Sutra.
今晚我们会稍微谈一谈六祖坛经。
I first heard that there was a thing called Zen back in the late 50s. One of the first things I looked at was the Platform Sutra.
在60年代，当禅师第一次接触到禅的时候，他去找的第一本书其实就是六祖坛经。
Usually Zen practitioners are interested in the Platform.
通常禅修者对六祖坛经都很有兴趣。
So, as tradition has it, Bodhidharma brought this Chan style from India to China in the early 6th century.
在6世纪初的时候，菩提达摩把禅的教导从印度带到了中国。
And Buddhism had already been in China for a long time, 500 years roughly.
那时候，佛教传入中国已经有大概500多年的历史。
So Singapore's been here for 50 years. Buddhism had already been in China for 500 years before Bodhidharma came.
那新加坡建国有50年，但是在菩提达摩把禅宗的教导带入中国之前，佛教传入中国已经有500年的历史。
So what happened is Bodhidharma came and encountered this traditional kind of Buddhism.
那菩提达摩到中国的时候，就遇到传统的佛教。
And that traditional kind of Buddhism was represented by Emperor Wu.
那这传统佛教的代表就是梁武帝。
So as the story goes, the emperor asking, what merit did I get from building all these temples, translating all these sutras, and helping all these men and women become monks and nuns?
那梁武帝就问菩提达摩说：“我造寺，然后翻译经典，还有帮助很多人出家，那我做了那么多事情，有什么功德？”
And Bodhidharma says, no merit.
菩提达摩回答说：“毫无功德。”
And the emperor didn't like that answer.
梁武帝不喜欢这个答案，
So then he asked, well, who's standing here before me?
然后他就问：“站在我面前的是谁
And Bodhidharma said, don't know.？”
菩提达摩回答：“不知。”
And then he left
然后他就离开了。
and went to sit in a cave on some mountain in northern China.
菩提达摩到北方的嵩山少林寺的一个山洞里面坐禅。
So tradition has it that when Bodhidharma came, he did bring a sutra with him.
那菩提达摩当时到中国的时候，他带了一本经，
He brought the Lanka Avantasara Sutra.
他带了楞伽经。
So that was like the beginning of Zen in China.
那是禅宗在中国的开始。
But since it was first introduced, China had been changing Buddhism.
但是在之前，中国的佛教一直在演变。
You know that any time that Buddhism travels to a different country, it absorbs some of the native culture into itself and into its teaching style.
那佛教不管传到什么地方的时候，它都会吸收当地的一些文化，把它融合到佛教的教导的方法里面去。
So I've spent a lot of time traveling in China.
禅师在中国以前有经常去到处访问，
And I spent quite a bit of time living in Korea. So I kind of understand what happens when something like Buddhism, which is from India, goes to a different culture.
禅师他也在韩国居住了一段时间，所以他很清楚佛教传到中国或者韩国的时候会产生怎么样的一些演化。
The same thing happens when Buddhism comes to the United
时候也同样的发生一些变化。
It's funny because in the United States, the kind of Buddhism that comes is mostly Japanese Zen.
美国有趣的地方就是美国的佛教大致上通常都是日本的禅宗。
But then after 1960, you have a big influence from Tibetan Buddhism.
60年代之后呢，藏传佛教也进入了美国。
So it's a little bit different than like in Great Britain, it's heavily influenced by Theravada style.
但是在英国呢，英国佛教受到南传佛教很多的影响。
So one thing that happens is the style of teaching changes to meet the cultural circumstances.
所以佛教的教导的方式呢，会以当地的文化的一些素质来适应。
So if you look at Christianity or even Buddhism, it's quite different than Chinese culture.
如果你看一看佛教或者基督教，它跟中国的文化相当不一样。
One thing is Chinese culture is dominated by Confucianism and Taoism, roughly speaking.
中国的文化传统呢，基本上是儒家以及道家。
Like when I come here to stay in Singapore, I'm raised in a Western European culture, and I come here, this is a Confucian culture.
比如说，禅师他住在美国那边，基本上是基督教西方的一些文化，然后在这边呢是中国的儒家的文化为主。
So one thing that happens is that this kind of Mahayana Buddhism from India that comes to China is very abstract and kind of philosophical.
大乘佛教从印度传到中国的时候，那时候的佛教呢比较抽象，而且比较哲学性。
Well, Chinese culture is very kind of like down to earth and nitty-gritty.
但是中国文化呢，非常的接地气，就是很这个平实。
So the title of the talk tonight is even Everyday Life and Platform Sutra.
今天演讲的主题呢，就是日常生活与六祖坛经。
So you know that your everyday life is not like an Arnold Schwarzenegger action film.
你知道你的日常生活并不是像阿诺的电影里面的那些情节那样。
Even if you're in the Air Force, your life is not just one big exciting action movie.
即使是你在这个空军里面，你的生活也不像阿诺的电影那样的夸张。
So what's your life really like, moment to moment?
那你日常生活时时刻刻的生活是怎么样的呢？
Right, you wake up in the morning.
你早上起来，
Maybe you woke up several times during the night.
可能你晚上睡觉的时候也醒过来好几次，
And you pee.
然后你上厕所，
Right? Not such an exciting activity.
并不是那样那么的新鲜。
Then you wash your face, clean up, and you eat breakfast, and you make your bed.
然后你洗脸，然后可能你收拾一下你的床铺，然后吃早餐。
At least I hope you make your bed.
我希望你至少会收拾你的床铺，
Then you're off to work.
然后你就去工作。
Usually going to work is not so adventurous either.
通常去工作也不是那么有挑战性。
And then you get to work, and how interesting is it most of the time?
那你的工作大部分的时候会有多有趣呢？
Before I became a monk, I had a lot of different jobs, and none of them were very interesting.
在禅师他出家之前呢，他有做过几份不同的工作，每一个种工作都不是那么有趣。
And let me share a little secret with all of you lay people. Being a monk is not that exciting either.
告诉你一个秘密，当出家人其实也不是非常的有趣。
In fact, I think Buddha went out of his way to make being a monk the most boring thing in the world.
事实上，佛陀出家之后呢，他把这个僧人的这个生活、日常生活变得非常的枯燥乏味。
Sounds pretty good until you actually become one.
听起来好像很好，出家好像很好，但是当你真正出家才知道是怎么一回事。
But that's true of everything in life.
但是其实那对日常生活的任何事情都一样。
So that's why I said, your everyday life is not like an action movie.
所以我说你日常生活并不像一部电影那样。
So my teacher always said, moment to moment to moment to moment to moment, your job is to keep clear.
禅师的老师常说，我们的工作就是时时刻刻保持清明心。
Because moment to moment to moment to moment is where you actually live your life.
因为这每一刹那、每一刹那、每一刹那，就是你真正生活的那一刹那。
So, everything in Buddhism is based on just this moment.
佛教所有的教导都是基于这一刹那。
This moment is everyday life.
这一刹那就是你的日常生活。
So, yesterday I was walking through the mall at City Hall.
昨天禅师到这个 City Hall 的一个购物中心那边去散步。
So, a group of people that sells tours to Thailand and other places had set up a thing there at the mall, take an adventuresome trip to Thailand or something.
那边有个柜台，有一些人在宣传去泰国的旅游配套，说参加这个非常有挑战性、非常刺激的旅游吧。
Right? So people are always selling you some kind of like something exciting is actually going to happen, probably in the future.
那通常他们都会跟你宣传说，如果你参加某一个活动，在不久的将来呢，你就会体验到很有趣的生活。
But I've traveled all over the world, and I noticed one thing: once you get to this really wonderful place, and you stay there for a while, it's actually kind of boring.
那禅师去过很多地方，所以他发现到说，如果你去了那边住了几天之后，你会发现，再住下去其实蛮枯燥乏味的。
So before you go, you think about it.
那在你去之前，你会去思考。
Then while you're there, it's just moment to moment to moment. You still have to get up in the morning. You still have to pee. You still have to eat. You still have to go to bed. So then you do the exciting thing.
但是你到那边之后，你每天还是要起床，要上厕所，要吃饭等等，还是要时时刻刻做这些所谓的很有意思的事情。
And then you come back.
然后你回来。
Then that excitement is just a memory.
当你回来之后，那些让你非常兴奋的那些过程，就变成只是你的记忆。
Then you're back to just this.
然后你回到只是当下。
So my teacher always said, the biggest problem with practicing, you all know you should practice, right? But it's a little bit hard.
那我们大家都知道说需要修行，那禅师的老师常说，修行其实有一点困难。
Well, what is it that makes it hard?
那为什么它会困难呢？
Is it because your legs hurt?
是因为你的脚会痛吗？
Because your back hurts?
是因为你的背会痛吗？
Those things are very small. The biggest problem is boredom.
那些问题其实很小，最大的问题是枯燥乏味。
So Bodhidharma sat in a cave for 9 years and looked at a wall.
菩提达摩坐在一个山洞里面面壁9年。
They aren't selling that trip down at City Hall.
在 City Hall 他们不会去推荐这样的旅游配套。
And Buddha sat for 6 years, some of it underneath a tree.
佛陀他坐在树下6年。
Not very interesting.
并不是非常有趣。
So what Zen does is bring everything down to earth.
所以禅的教导呢，就把这些所有的教导，把它带到变得平时、比较平常化。
Because it's actually about waking up just this moment.
因为他教导的重点只是当下觉醒。
And it's about an everyday common experience that we all have.
它也跟我们日常生活非常稀疏平常的经验有关。
And I can show you what this experience is.
那我可以显示给大家，让大家体验到这到底是什么。
So give me 1 second of the past.
把1秒钟的过去拿出来吧。
You can't.
你做不到。
That's true of every human being, the Buddha, anybody. Actually, the past does not exist.
没有人可以把这过去的1秒钟拿出来，即使是佛陀也一样，因为这过去并不存在。
So the Diamond Sutra says that past mind cannot be held on to.
所以《金刚经》说过去心不可得。
Okay, next, give me 1 second of the future. Just 1 second. You can even give me just 1 nanosecond of the future. Give it to me.
接下来呢，你把1秒钟的未来拿出来，1微秒就够了。
Can't.
没办法。
You can think about it,
你可以去想它，
but you don't have it.
但是你并不能够获得。
So the Diamond Sutra says future mind is just a dream.
所以《金刚经》说，未来心只是一场梦，
It can't be grasped.
你不能够获得未来心。
Then what about the present?
那当下现在呢？
So the Diamond Sutra says that the present also cannot be retained. You can't retain present. You can't maintain present mind.
《金刚经》也说，现在心也不可得。
And why is that?
为什么呢？
It's because the present already went by.
因为当你说现在，它已经过去了。
Very interesting. So this is the basis of Zen.
非常有趣，这就是禅的基础，
It's also the basis of what we call practicing Zen.
也是我们所谓禅修的基础，
It means keeping a just now mind,
也就是保持当下的心，
waking up just now,
当下觉醒，
making this moment clear.
让这一刹那很清明。
So the second Bodhidharma is the first. The second patriarch is Wei He.
菩提达摩是初祖，二祖是慧可。
So Wei He hears about this great teacher's midnight cave, goes to visit because he wants to get some teaching.
那慧可听说有一位很高明的禅师在这个洞里面坐禅，所以他要去寻求他的教导。
He's a very high-class monk. He's been practicing for a long time.
慧可是一个很高级的比丘，他修行了很多年。
So he says to Bodhidharma, Bodhidharma, please rest my mind.
他跟菩提达摩说：“我的心不安，请帮我安心。
That means give my mind peace.
也就是说，让我的心能够平和。
Right? So if you practice, you'll notice your mind.
如果你有做禅修行，你会发现你的心，
We say it kind of jumps around like a monkey.
我们说它好像一只猴子这样子跳来跳去，
Right? It goes here, goes there.
它跑去这里，跑去那里。
You all understand monkeys.
你们都知道猴子吧？
They jump around and make a lot of noise. Cause trouble.
他们到处跑，然后到处跳，然后会制造很多的麻烦。
So that's your mind.
那就是你的心。
So here's this monk been practicing for years, very high class monk. And he says, please rest my mind, teacher.
那这位慧可他是很高级的比丘，他跟菩提达摩说：“我的心不安，请帮我安心。”
Then Bodhidharma says, give me your mind.
那菩提达摩说：“你把心拿出来吧。”
So that's a really interesting question. In fact, I just asked you these 3 questions. Give me a second of the past, present, and future. Same question.
这个是一个很有趣的问题。刚才我已经问了大家3个问题：把过去心、现在心、未来心拿出来，
Give me your mind.
把你的心拿出来。
Then Wei He is very experienced with practicing meditation. So he says, I can't find my mind.
那慧可他有很多年的禅修的经验，所以他回答：“我找不到我的心。”
Then Bodhidharma says, there, I've given your mind peace.
菩提达摩就回答说：“你的心已经安了。”
And in shock.
然后他非常的惊讶。
So that's everything in Buddhism in that story.
那个故事里面就包含了佛教所有的教导。
You think that you are something.
你认为你是某一个东西，
But if you look closely, you'll see you aren't.
但是如果你很仔细去关照的话，你会发现你并不是你所想的那样，
You aren't something.
你并不是某一个你想的东西。
So the sixth patriarch also uses the same technique.
六祖也用同样的方法。
So this really great monk, Wairong, comes to the sixth patriarch.
有一位很厉害的出家人叫怀让，他来参访六祖。
So as soon as he comes to the door, the sixth patriarch is pretty sharp. He sees this is not the usual style monk.
当怀让进来的时候，六祖他的觉察力很尖锐，所以他马上觉察到这位怀让并不是普通人。
So he says to Wairong, "Oh, what's this thing you've brought here? And how did it come?"
六祖就问他是什么东西，你把什么东西带来，是怎么来的？
This Wairong is really smart.
怀让他非常聪明。
So Wairong says, "If you call it a thing, already you're mistaken."
怀让回答说，如果你说它是一样东西，已经是错误了。
Then the sixth patriarch, "Oh, this is not the usual person."
六祖就发现到这个不是普通人。
So this not a thing, and I cannot find my mind, are the same.
所以这个不是一样东西，以及我找不到我的心是同样的。
So this is where Zen style comes from.
这就是禅宗教导的开始。
It comes from this Platform Sutra.
从六祖坛经开始。
So the style of teaching I'm using right here, right now, tonight, comes originally from the sixth patriarch.
所以我们这边教导你学习的，从六祖那边开始。
So these exchanges, which we now call koans, are the basis of Zen teaching.
那这些禅师以学生之间的交流，我们称它为公案，就是禅宗教导的基础。
So you notice either of these exchanges involve the teacher teaching the person anything.
所以你会发现到，其实这个禅师并没有教他的学生任何什么东西。
And you'll also notice it doesn't have anything to do with whether they read sutras, know anything about Chinese, Indian, or American culture.
而且你会发现到，它跟有没有读经没有什么关系，也跟你的文化，不管是中国文化或者欧洲文化或者美国文化，也没有什么关系。
In fact, Bodhidharma's encounter with Wu demonstrates that those things are actually a hindrance.
事实上，菩提达摩跟梁武帝的那个相会的那个故事呢，告诉我们这些知见、这些了解，其实是一种障碍。
I think it was during either the second or the third Koran interview that I had with my teacher, Zen Master Dae Kwang. He yelled at me, "Stop reading books!" Really loud, shocked me.
当禅师他早年在跟崇山禅师学习的，到第二或第三个公案的时候，禅师就大声的跟他说：“不要读佛经。”然后禅师就吓到了。
So there was this famous nun that came and visited the sixth patriarch.
那有一位很出名的比丘尼，她来参访六祖，
Her name was Ba Jin Zhang.
无尽藏
Bu Jin Zhang.
无尽藏比丘尼。
So she was a nun that was famous for chanting Mahaprajna, or the Paranirvana Sutra. Mahaparanirvana Sutra.
那无尽藏呢，他以诵涅盘经著名。
So she starts reciting. She probably recited it 3,000 or 4,000 times.
他可能已经诵了3-4千遍。
Kind of like every Friday night here you chant the Diamond Sutra, kind of like that.
就像你们这边每个礼拜五晚上诵金刚经一样。
Then when she was finished, the sixth patriarch, of course, heard what she said. He doesn't read. He heard what she said and started explaining it.
六祖他听到他诵的涅盘经之后呢，他就能够给他解释。
And she picked up her copy of the sutra that she was reciting, and pointed to some Chinese characters and said, "What does this character mean?"
无尽藏呢，他就翻开了《涅盘经》的经典，然后就指着其中的几个字，然后问禅师说：“这是什么意思？”
And the sixth painter said, "Well, sorry, I don't read. You have to tell me what that is."
六祖说：“抱歉，我不认识字，你要跟我说那是什么。”
And she's shocked.
然后他觉得非常的惊讶。
She says, "Well, if you don't read, how can you understand the sutra?"
他就问说：“如果你不认识字，你怎么能够了解经典呢？”
And the sixth painter said, "The meaning of the sutra is not in the words."
六祖就回答说：“佛教的这个智理并不在文字里面。”
So that's interesting. That's why my teacher said, "Stop reading books."
那非常有趣，这也就是为什么我的老师说不要再读书了。
Instead, start looking inside.
你需要做的是往内心观照。
That's what the Buddha did.
佛陀就是那样修行的。
I'm always saying this. When the Buddha left home, he didn't move to a library.
禅师常常说，当佛陀出家的时候，他并没有到图书馆去，
Right? He moved to a tree.
去一棵树，
Trees don't have much to say.
树并没有什么要说的，
Well, they say, but that's about it.
树可能只会说，
And boom, he sees a star.
然后佛陀看见一颗星星的整个侧物。
So if you look out here tonight, you'll see the evening star. We saw it in the morning. It's called the morning star. But that doesn't have much to say.
如果你晚上出去看，你可能会看到黄昏的这个星。佛陀他看到的是晨星，其实是同一个星。那个星星并没有什么东西要说。
And you could say the stars have less to say than trees.
你甚至可以说，星星比树更没有什么要说。
No noise.
它连声音都不会发出来。
Then he wakes up.
然后佛陀就觉悟了。
So that's the Zen style.
那是禅宗的教法方式。
So a monk asked the sixth patriarch, "Who can inherit the Dharma of Kwang Mei?"
有一位僧人问六祖，王梅的法谁可以得？
That means who can inherit the teaching of the fifth patriarch, playing on as the sixth patriarch.
意思就是五祖的这个法呢，谁可以继承？六祖当然就是慧能。
Then the sixth patriarch says, "Somebody who understands the Buddha Dharma can inherit that."
六祖回答说，懂佛法的人呢，可以继承它。
Then the monk asked him, "Well, do you understand the Buddha Dharma?"
这僧人就问六祖：“你了解佛法吗？”
And then the sixth patriarch says, "No, I don't understand Dharma."
六祖回答说：“我不懂佛法。”
Very interesting.
非常有趣。
So these stories are all pointing to what everybody is.
这些故事呢，都指着我们每个人本来的自信。
So when the Buddha got enlightenment, he said, everybody already has Buddha nature.
当佛陀开悟的时候，他说每一个人已经具有佛性，
But they don't know it.
但是他们并不了解，
Because they don't know it, they suffer.
因为他们不了解，所以他们受苦。
So that's interesting. You have something that you don't know you have.
所以这很有趣，你拥有一些你自己并不知道的东西。
Actually, the problem is you have a misconception about yourself. You think you're one thing, but you're another thing.
事实上，我们对我们的自信有一个误解，我们以为我们是某一样东西，但事实上我们却是另外一种。
So if you let go of this misconception, even for a second, then you become a 1-second Buddha, because when you let go, you return to what you originally are.
当你能够放下这个思维的时候，即使你只放下1秒钟，那你就变成1秒钟的佛陀。因为当我们这样做的时候，就可以回归到我们的本质。
It's very, very simple.
这是非常非常简单的。
So we call this misconception ignorance.
我们称这个为误解的无知，
And it comes from your attachment to your thinking.
那是来自于我们对思维的执着。
So attachment comes in the form of like and dislike, desire, anger.
执着呢，有比如说我们对一些东西我们喜欢或不喜欢，或者我们的贪嗔痴。
That's what clouds our minds.
所以会让我们的心呢，就像被乌云密布一样。
But at any moment the clouds can lift, then the sun shines through.
但是任何时候，当这个乌云能够散开的话，我们内心的佛光就会显现。
That's why it's called enlightenment, because the light is shining.
所以这就是开悟的意思，就是我们这个内心的这个佛光会显现出来。
The clouds have lifted.
我们心里的乌云已经散去了。
So that's why in our school we use this Kong.
这就是为什么我们的在我们的禅宗里面会用到公案。
So the Kong, like this exchange between Huairong and the sixth patriarch, is very interesting because it's a kind of question that thinking isn't going to help you.
公案就比如六祖跟怀让之间的交流，这个公案呢是一个你不能够用思维去体会掉或者了解到的东西。
So I can tell you a secret about life.
我可以告诉你一个生命的秘密。
There's two kinds of questions.
有两种问题。
There's thinking
一
questions.
种是思维的问题。
So what's the capital of Malaysia?
马来西亚的首都是什么？
KL.
吉隆坡。
If you ask Americans, that they probably wouldn't know. But here everybody knows, right? So all you have to do is think for a second, and you already know this.
你只要稍微想一想，你就知道哦，马来西亚的首都是吉隆坡。
But there's another very interesting kind of question.
但是有另外一种很有趣的问题。
We call this a before thinking question.
我们称它为起念前的问题。
There's also many of these.
也有很多这一类的问题。
The problem is thinking about it isn't going to help you.
问题是你去思考这种问题的话，你不能够得到答案。
So we call that the great question of life and death. It's an example of that.
我们称它为生死的大事。
So that kind of question is like this. What are you?
这个问题，比如这边有个例子，你是什么？
Give me your mind.
把你的心拿出来。
Where do you come from?
你从哪里来？
When you die, where do you go?
你死的时候会去哪里？
So these questions are kind of interesting because the more you think about them, actually, the further away you get from the answer.
这些问题很有趣，因为你越去思考它的话，你离开答案就越远。
Actually, they're designed to take away your thinking.
实际上，这些问题的功能是要切断你的思维。
So it's not that this kind of technique is borrowed from Taoism.
这些方法呢，来自于道教。
So if you read the Tao Te Ching Zhuangzi. If you read them, you'll notice that there's some kind of like, wait a minute, this doesn't quite make sense.
如果你读《道德经》或者读《庄子》的话，你就会发现到里面有一些描述好像有点怪怪的。
Like the first lines of the Tao Te Ching say, the Tao that can be spoken is not the true Tao.
比如说《道德经》的第一句说：“道可道，非常道。”
That kind of means, well, the Tao that can be thought is not the true Tao.
意思就是说，你可以用嘴巴文字描述的道，并不是真正的道。
Right? So it's pointing to something that's before thinking.
因为它指向一个思维前的东西。
The Buddha also, his teaching is before thinking.
佛陀的教导也是思维以前的。
So Bodhidharma brought this Lanka Avandana Sutra to China.
菩提达摩把楞伽经带到中国。
Then it's slowly, over the next couple of hundred years, replaced by the Diamond Sutra.
之后的过了几百年之后呢，它慢慢的被《金刚经》所取代。
So one way to think about this Platform Sutra is that it's a commentary on the Diamond Sutra.
我们可以这样了解六祖坛经。六祖坛经是《金刚经》的一个注解。
So if you look in there closely, you'll notice that everything that's said is based on the Diamond Sutra, even when they're talking about other sutras.
如果你仔细看的话，你会发现六祖坛经讲的就是《金刚经》里面的东西，即使六祖在讲其他经典讲的东西也一样。
So in the Diamond Sutra, the Buddha says, I have no teaching to give.
在《金刚经》里面，佛陀说我没有什么法可以传给你。
So if the Buddha says he has no teaching to give, what are you doing reading the sutras?
如果佛陀他说我没有法可以给你的话，那你读经要做什么呢？
He also says, there is no technique that guarantees that you'll get enlightened.
佛陀也说没有一个固定的法可以保证你能够证得开悟。
So what are you doing using that technique?
那
Meditation technique.
那为什么你要用坐禅的方式呢？
So that's why the Kong is so important. It actually teaches you what the Diamond Sutra teaches.
这就是公案为什么那么重要，因为它教导你有关于《金刚经》的教导。
But it's based on experience,
但是它是基于你的经验、你的体验，
not a belief or understanding.
而不是基于你的信仰或者你的了解。
So if you look at the religions in the world, you notice there's one way to think about it is there's two different types.
如果你去看这世界上的宗教，你会发现有两种宗教。
One type has what we call outside religions, and the other type are inside religions.
一种我们可以说是外在的宗教，一种是内在的宗教。
So Buddhism is obviously an inside religion.
那佛教是内在的宗教。
The big it, whatever it is inside.
那个最重要的东西是在你的内心里面。
And then other religions, the big it is always outside you.
在很多其他的宗教，那个很重要的东西呢是外在的。
Right? The most obvious example of that would be God. It's outside, it's not in here.
一个最明显的例子就是上帝，上帝是外在的，不是内心。
But actually, this distinction isn't true because it makes inside and outside, so you're right on that.
其实这样的分类呢是不正确的，因为它分出了外在和内在。
The other distinction, you might say, is based on belief versus experience.
另外一种分类，你可以说是基于信仰或者基于你的体验。
So some religions are all concerned about what you believe.
有一些宗教呢，它最重要的就是你信仰什么东西。
Do you believe in Buddha?
你相信佛陀吗？
Has anybody ever asked me? I hope not.
禅宗的老师有这样子问过吗？我希望没有。
Buddha isn't about belief. Buddha is about experience.
佛陀的教导并不基于你的信仰，它是基于你的体验。
Where I'm from, the United States, people are always asking, you believe in God? You believe in God? God.
那在美国，很多人会问说：“你相信上帝吗？你相信上帝吗？”
Right, where he lived in the United States, saying that you believe in God?
那我以前在美国念书的时候，那边的人也是：“你相信上帝吗？你相信上帝吗？”
So those are religions that are based on belief.
那些宗教是基于信仰。
But also this distinction is just like a matter of emphasis.
其实这个所谓的分别呢，也只不过就是他们的着重点不一样。
For example, there's Christian mystics who say, you know, the biggest problem with actually needing God is believing in God. So you have to take away God, then the true God appears.
其实基督教的有一些隐士呢，他们会说你要能够碰到上帝的一个最大的障碍就是相信上帝，所以你要把你这个信仰拿掉，才有能够真正的遇到上帝。
Which means take away the idea of God, then the real God, which cannot be conceived of as an idea, will appear.
也就是把你对上帝的这个了解或者是知见拿掉，然后你才可以遇到真正的上帝。
So in Buddhism too, you have this taking away your ideas done by the Koan is a good example.
佛教也一样，它有一些方法，把你的这些想法把它去除掉。比如说公案就是一个很好的方法。
But that doesn't point to an experience.
它就指向你的一种体验。
So when Buddha sees a star, he has an experience.
当佛陀看见星星的时候，他有一个体验。
There's no text to read. It's just a star.
并没有什么文字可以读，只是一颗星星。
And inside it, there's no text.
在他内心里面并没有文字。
So that's our everyday life. If you actually look at it, there's no text. There's just experience, except we think about it.
如果我们仔细去关照我们的日常生活，一刹那一刹那一刹那，里面也没有文字，只有我们的经验，只是我们会去思考它。
So here's the last thing I would say. When the sixth patriarch gets enlightenment, here's one line from the Dharma Sutra. Just one line.
六祖他听到《金刚经》的一句话就证得开悟。
When thinking arises in your mind, don't attach to it.
因无所住而生其心，然后他就证得开悟。悟主说好，我把我的衣钵传给你。
So what that means is, don't attach to your thinking.
意思就是不要执着你的思维。
But the problem isn't the thinking.
但事实上，问题并不在于思维，
The problem is attaching to the thinking.
问题在于我们执着思维。
Right? Your mind is made to think.
你的心就是会去思考的。
So all of these kind of techniques that want to get rid of your thinking, that's a mistake.
所以这些方法要去除你的思维的方法，其实都是错误的。
So true peace of mind comes from not attaching to it.
所以真正你要得到内心的安宁呢，就是不要执着你的思维。
So your mind is made to think. It's its job.
你的心就是会思维，那是他的工作。
The problem is we attach to it.
但是我们非常执着它，
Then we suffer.
然后我们就受苦。
Plus the attachment to our ideas is what makes us do bad things to other people.
我们执着思维的话，也会对别人做一些不好的事。
Not just other people, to the water, the air, the fish, the animals, the sky. Everything suffers because human beings want something.
不只是对别人，也对空气啦、水啦、其他的动物制造了很多的问题，因为我们很执着我们想要获得一些东西。
So if you just let go of your attachment, then that's it.
如果你放下你的思维，那就对了。
Then you can use that mind to help the world.
然后你就可以用那种心来帮助这个世界。
So that's all you need to know about Buddhism.
所以你需要知道的佛教的教导就这些就够了。
So when you let go of your thinking, that's it.
当你放下你的思维的执着的时候，那就是了。
Even if you're thinking.
即使你在思考的时候也一样。
So that's the six patriarchs' message in the Platform Sutra.
那六祖在《六祖坛经》里面的教导的讯息就是这个。
Enlightenment is actually very, very simple.
生活是非常非常简单的。
Actually, it happens all the time because actually you're always enlightened. You just think you're not.
其实开悟很简单，其实大家常常都在开悟，只是你认为你不是。
If you let go of your thinking, then your thinking can't control you.
当你放下你的思维的时候，你的思维就不能够控制你。
So my teachers in this or something always said, moment to moment to moment, always let go of your thinking. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Then you become clear, 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 clear.
禅师的老师崇山禅师常说，时时刻刻每一刹那每一刹那都要放下放下放下你的思维，然后你就能够清明清明清明清明。
Then in the morning when you wake up, it's clear.
然后你白天醒过来的时候是清明的，
When you go to the bathroom, it's clear.
你去上厕所也是清明的，
When you kiss your husband, it's clear.
你亲你的丈夫也是清明的，
When you eat breakfast, it's clear.
你吃早餐也是清明的，
When you chant the Dharma Sutra, it's clear.
你诵《金刚经》的时候是清明的，
When you're riding on the MRT, it's clear.
你搭地铁的时候也是清明的。
That's our job as a human being.
那是我们人类的工作，
That means we have this.
也就是当下觉醒，
Then you get,
然后你就了解了，
which is this one.
也就是这一刹那。
There isn't anything else. You just think there's something else.
事实上并没有其他的什么东西，只不过你在想，是还有什么？
That's why we suffer.
那就是为什么我们会受苦。
So this is it.
只有这样，
This is all you get.
那你要听到的最重要的就只有这些了，
Okay?
可以吗？
Thank you for listening.
谢谢大家听讲。
So any questions
大家有问题吗？
about the Platform Sutra or the Dharma Sutra?
对《六祖坛经》或者《金刚经》或者其他教导有问题都可以提问。So the question is, you wake up, you are clear, and you eat, you are clear. Then when you die, will you clear? Will you be clear?
So what are you doing right now?
你现在在做什么？Listening to Dharma talk.
Right, you're sitting there asking me a question.
对了，你坐在那边问禅师一个问题，
That's it.
就是这样。So when you die, just like that.
What are you doing right now?
你现在在做什么？
So life and death is opposites thinking.
生跟死是相对的思维，
Don't attach to any opposites.
不要执着任何的相对。
In Zen we say, 3 steps live, 5 steps die.
禅宗说三不生，五不死，
So what that means is moment to moment to moment, just keep clear.
意思就是你时时刻刻只是保持清明，
It's not based on your understanding of anything.
并不基于你对任何东西的了解。
So what's the Zen saying? Oh, understanding is not.
因为你的了解并不是道。
So if you think about death, what do you really understand about it?
如果你去思考死亡的话，你能了解什么东西？
Have you ever seen a dead person?
你见过死人吗 ？Yes。
What do they have to say?
他们有什么东西要说的吗？对的。
So don't attach to anything.
所以不要执着任何东西。
So human beings, anytime you start thinking, there's opposites, right?
因为当我们思考的时候，就有相对，
So there's win and lose.
有赢或者输，
There's monks and laymen.
或者出家人、在家人，
There's highly educated people and stupid.
有一些受过高等教育的或者很愚蠢的，
There's rich people and there's poor people.
有钱人跟穷人，
There's people who can read and people who can't read, like the 6 pages.
有的人能够阅读，有的人不能够阅读，像六祖。
There's a subject, me, and object, you. That camera, that thing.
有主体我或者客体你或者那个相机或者风扇，
So to think, you'll always be thinking in opposites terms.
所以我们一直都在思考相对的东西，
Even life, death,
包括生和死，
moral, immoral.
道德非道德。
The trick is don't attach to those opposites.
最重要的方法就是不要执着相对。
So in that last, I don't know if you've read the Platform Sutra, but if you read the Platform Sutra, in the last chapter he says, if anybody asks you a question, whatever they say, you say the opposite.
所以在六祖最后的一章里面，他有一个教导说，不管别人问什么东西，你的回答都是跟他相反的。
So you ask about death, I said, what are you doing now? That's life.
所以当你问死的时候怎么样，我就问你，你现在在做什么？那就是生。
So what he said was that the back and forth of these opposites will show that both opposites are empty, and that's the truth.
那这个相反的东西呈现出来的时候，就让你体验到这个两个相对的东西是空的，那是真实，那就是真理。
So dead people don't have opposites,
死的人并没有相对，
right? They just lay there.
他们只是躺在那边，
They're free.
他们其实已经获得自在了。
So everything is always coming and going.
一切都是来来去去，
The coming and going is opposites.
但是来去也是相对的，
It's made by your thinking.
是由你的思维创造出来的。
Actually, there is no coming and going.
事实上并没有来跟去，
There's always just now.
只有当下。
But that already went past.
但是那已经过去了，
So good luck.
就各自珍重。
Everybody wants something, just take away that, then that's it.
每个人都想要获得一些东西，那当你把它放下的时候，那就是佛，
Okay?
可以吗？
That's true meditation.
那才是真正的禅修。
You know, one thing that always struck me about Zen, we always say practice, practice, practice.
那在禅中，我们常常说禅修，禅修，禅修，禅修。
I'll tell you a secret, there is no practice.
告诉你一个秘密，并没有禅修，
There's only wake up just now.
只是当下觉醒，
This is it.
只是这样。
I think there's something else.
但是你会去想，哎，是不是有其他的东西？
That thinking is not good, not bad, just don't attach to it.
思维并没有好或者坏，只是不要执着。
My teacher also he was always saying that there's two ways to make your wisdom grow.
崇山禅师常说有两种方法让你的智慧能够增长。
Right, when the Buddha realized what he really was, he gets a kind of wisdom.
当佛陀证悟到他的自信的时候，他获得智慧。
So wisdom is kind of like the opposite of this attachment thinking.
那智慧呢，就是这个执着的思维的反面。
So he said the way to make your wisdom grow actually is two things.
佛陀说要让你的智慧增长有两个方法，
Unfortunately, these two things are not very pleasant.
但是这两种方法呢，并不那么好玩。
One is Koman practice,
一个就是公案的修行，
because the Koman points to your original true self.
因为公案指向你本来的自己。
And then the second one is together action practice.
第二种方法呢，就是一起行动的修行方法。
So when you practice together with other people, you naturally get wisdom.
当你跟别人一起行动的时候，你自然就会增长智慧。
That's why you'll notice that there are no Zen hermits.
所以你大概会知道，并没有所谓禅的隐士。
And if a Zen practitioner does go away to be by themselves to practice, they always come back.
所以那些去独修的修行人呢，他最终一定会回来，
That's because the job of a Buddha is to help.
因为佛陀的工作是要帮助其他众生，
So come back.
所以回来。
Come back means just
回来的意思只是当下觉醒，
let go of your likes and dislikes.
当下你的喜欢跟不喜欢，
So,
只是那样，非常简单。
so that's life for that.
那就是生死。
Any other questions?
还有其他问题？
So like throughout the day, keep coming back to the breath. So it's a very tiring process. So how do you? I mean, I feel very tired. Like I keep coming back to what I get lost in it. I get lost in it. It's how do you do that? How do you do that tiredness?
Tiredness.
I feel like a lot of energy is being used up.
他说在日常生活里面，当我们的心散乱的时候，就回到当下，散乱就回到当下。他觉得这样子做是蛮辛苦的，然后要用很多的精力去做。那他想问禅师，我们要怎么样去真的做？
So my teacher said that 80% of your energy, your life energy, goes into thinking about two things that do not exist.
禅师的老师常说，我们人生里面用了80%的精力在想两种不存在的东西。
past, and the future.
过去以及未来。
So I don't know why you're losing energy. But my guess would be, if you're anything like me, it's because of thinking.
我不知道为什么你会觉得需要很用力，但是如果你像我一样的话呢，我以前也有这种经验，就是因为思维。
So you know, there's like regular energy, like yin and yang, always going back and forth like that.
就像中国说的阴阳的这能量一直来来去去，来来去去。
So if you go to a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner, they'll stick needles in you, and they're usually trying to balance up your yin and yang energy somehow. It's out of whack.
如果你去看中医的话，他帮你针灸，就是让你的气能够平衡。
But then there's another kind of energy. I guess you could call it Dharma, great energy.
那另外一种能量可以称为大气。
And then when you let go of your likes and dislikes, then that energy can come into you.
当你放下你的喜欢跟不喜欢的时候，这种能量就可以进到你的身体里面。
Because your mind isn't being going all over the place like crazy, following after all of this stuff.
因为如果你放下你的喜欢跟不喜欢的时候，你的心就不会一直在两个极端那边跑来跑去。
One reason we concentrate on our attention when we practice is to bring your energy down out of your head.
当我们禅修的时候，我们把注意力放在丹田，那能让我们的这个气或者我们的能量可以降到丹田。
Then when you do that, you're not being drugged around by your mind all over the place, losing energy from that.
那如果你要那样做的话，你的心就不会被你的思维一直跑来跑去、带来带去，那你就不会消耗到很多的能量。
So by paying attention to moment, you may just becoming aware of what had just happened before, which was losing the energy.
当你很专注的时候，你可能觉察到你之前你的心一直在那边跑，那个时候会耗费很多能量。
So if I'm sad,
就如果我觉得悲伤，
so you know that sadness makes you feel down.
那个伤心的那种感觉，让你觉得很低沉。
So last week, one of our longtime members here died unexpectedly.
上个礼拜我们这边一位护法一位居士呢，他就往生了。
So inside you have a feeling.
那你心里面有一种感觉，
And we would say that feeling kind of takes away your energy.
因为那种感觉会耗掉你的能量。
But that feeling is a feeling of sympathy.
但是那种感觉呢，是一种同情心。
So when you help people, you also will use energy.
当你帮助别人的时候，你也需要运用到一些能量。
So we say in Zen, when people are happy, you're happy.
所以在禅中，我们说，当别人快乐的时候，我们也快乐；
When people are sad, we're sad.
当别人难过的时候，我们也难过。
But what about yourself?
但是你自己呢？
That happiness and sadness inside yourself is made by your thinking.
但是那个快乐或者难过的那感觉，是我们的思维创造出来的。
So if you can just let go of that,
如果你把那个放下的话，
then that saves you.
那就能够让你节省很多能量。
Yeah, so I don't know what you're experiencing moment to moment. Maybe it's boredom. Boredom takes away your energy.
Sometimes it's like when I try to bring attention down, and attention doesn't come down.
Right.
Energy goes flashing.
Yeah, right.
他说，有的时候他做禅的时候，他想要把他的能量把它转移到丹田，但是能量下不来，然后他的那个思维那杂念反而更多。
So the first time you ever jumped into the water, could you swim?
如果你第一次跳到水里面的话，你会游泳吗？不会，
Yeah, it's a city,
所以你就要去练习。
right? So everybody here, I bet everybody here believes in swimming.
相信这边的人都相信游泳。
Right? Is there anybody here that doesn't believe in swimming?
这边有人不相信游泳的吗？
Is there anybody here that doesn't know how to swim?
这里有人不知道怎么游泳吗？
Yeah. Right. So, if you believe in swimming and you're taking a ferry over to Pengarong and you fall off the side, believing in swimming is not going to help.
如果你相信游泳，然后你坐船要去滨江湾，然后在路上你掉到水里面去，那个时候你相信游泳并不能够帮助你。
So this is the same.
这也是一样的。
You can believe in Buddhism all you want. It isn't going to help you.
你可以相信佛陀的教导，但是它帮不了你。
Better is to do some practice.
更好的就是去做一些修行的工作。
So you just do it over and over and over and over and over again.
你只是不断的尝试。
I remember when I was a young guy, I used to practice martial arts all the time.
禅师他年轻的时候常会去练武。
And martial arts sounds really interesting from the outside.
那武术从外观来看，好像很有趣。
Inside, it's incredibly boring.
但是你真正去练习的话，非常的无聊。
Because you have to do the same crap over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
因为你必须不断的练习同样的东西，
It's like practicing qigong.
就像练气功一样，
You just do the same thing over and over and over and over again.
你只是不断在做同样的事情。
I can teach you how to do Bagua in about 5 minutes. And just do it for about 40 more years and you'll see some result.
我可以教导你怎么样打八卦掌，5分钟就可以教好，但是之后你要用40年的时间去练习。
So it's kind of like that.
那我们修行就像那样，
You have to do it, then you'll have some results.
你要去自己去做，然后就会有一些结果。
But to do it is just now.
但去做就只是当下。
It's the thinking that takes away your energy. So if you don't attach to it, you get a lot of energy.
但是我们的思维会耗掉很多的能量，如果我们不执着它的话，就可以节省很多能量。
It's kind of like, just like you have habits like maybe biting your teeth or playing mahjong or something. Everybody has some kind of habits.
就比如说有些人他会咬牙齿或者会打麻将，每一个人都有一些的习惯。
So those are mind habits.
那些是我们的新的习惯。
Then if you start practicing,
当你开始修行的时候，
you don't get to satisfy those habits. You'll feel bad.
你就不能够满足那些新的习惯，你会觉得很惨。
When I was in college, every Friday night, we would go out drinking with our friends.
在美国，禅师他念书的时候，每个礼拜5呢，就是他们都会出去一起喝酒玩耍。
Then I joined the Zen Center in my town in the United States.
然后禅师去参加他那个地方的一个禅修中心。
And the abbot put me in charge of practicing on Friday night.
然后呢，那个寺庙的住持就让禅师那时候就去负责星期五晚上的坐禅修行。
Then every Friday night I was like, my friends are having fun drinking. And I'm sitting here looking at the floor.
然后禅师就在那边看着地板，心里在想，有时候玩就狂欢。
So it's like that.
就像那样。
It's not exact. Running off somewhere to practice is not like escaping your mind with you.
因为
It's not like escaping because you have to take your mind with you.
因为你在修行坐禅的时候，并不是说可以让你逃离你的现实，因为你的思维会跟着你。
I always thought, wow, if only I could go to a retreat and leave my mind at home, that'd be great.
如果我们去精进禅修的时候，可以把我们思维放在家里，那就太好了。
But it doesn't work.
但是这样是不行的，不可能。
Okay? So, do it.
只是去做。还有其他问题吗 ？Any other questions?
Any other questions?
Could you say something about the difference between faith and belief?
所以法师他要问禅师，信仰跟相信之间有什么不一样？
So in Buddhism, we always say that practicing is based on great faith, great trying mind, great effort.
那禅宗的修行常常强调三个东西，就是大信心、大疑团，还有大精进。
So great doubt is this thing that everybody has, what are we? Why are we here? Why do we live? Why do we die? That's great doubt.
那大疑团就是一个很重大的问题，比如说我是什么？为什么我会生？死了要去哪里？
And then great effort is just do it. That's what we're talking about. You just have to do it.
大精进就是只是去做，就像刚才讲的那样，就做，
Like it, you do it.
就是去做。
Don't like it, you do it.
你不喜欢你也做，
Don't care one way or the other, do it.
不管你喜欢或者不喜欢，都只是去做。
Right? So it all boils down to do it.
对，他只是去做。
So then the third thing is faith. Conventionally, we think about faith is like you believe in something. Believe in God.
那第三种称为大信心。那一般上我们会认为大信心的意思就是相信一些东西，比如说相信上帝。
But in Zen, we explain faith as being like a chicken sitting on eggs.
在禅中，我们用一个方法解释大信心，就像一只母鸡在孵蛋。
So the chicken lays the eggs.
母鸡生了一些鸡蛋，
And then the chicken sits on the eggs
母鸡就坐在蛋上面。
for 21. Chickens is 21 days.
那母鸡会坐在蛋上面21天。
So I spent most of my life living on a farm. We always had chickens. And the hen in the hen house is sitting on the eggs.
那禅师他小的时候住在农村，那边的母鸡就会坐在蛋上面。
And I don't know if you know this, but hens sitting on eggs are very single-minded.
那母鸡坐在蛋上面的时候，它一心不乱，
In fact, they're only doing one thing, sitting on the egg.
它们只做一件事，就是坐在蛋上面。
So even if a fox comes in there, the hen makes that noise. If you go and try to grab one of these, they don't move.
如果有一只狐狸经过的时候，那个母鸡就会发出声音，
So that goes on for 21 days.
然后它会做21天。
So in Buddhism, we say, look, the chicken doesn't know what's going to happen. She's just sitting there.
那这个母鸡它不知道会发生什么事情，它只是坐在蛋上面。
So also, you don't know what's going to happen, right? You just practice.
同样，你也一样，
Sitting.
你不知道会发生什么事情，你只是坐在蒲团上面坐禅。
So you're sitting there.
那你坐在蒲团上面，
And then it was a 3-week retreat. After 21 days, little chickens come out.
然后母鸡做了21天之后呢，蛋壳破了，小鸡就会跑出来。
So the hen only does it.
母鸡只是那样做，
That's why there's chickens.
所以就有小鸡出来。
And we only do it.
我们也只是去做，
And that's why there's Buddhas.
所以就会有佛陀。
So that's an analogy about what faith means in Buddhism.
那就是有关于信心在佛教里面的一个比喻。
It's not like believing in God. It's like sitting on eggs.
并不是像相信上帝一样，它只是像母鸡坐在蛋上面。
So all of these actually boil down to a do it. To answer the great question, you have to do something.
所以这所有的不同的东西，基本上最终就是回到只是去做。
Great effort, great try mind means do something.
大精进以及大疑问就是做一些事情。
And great faith means do something.
大信心也是做一些事情。
So it all boils down to just do it.
所以他们只是在说明只是去做。
So that's why all of Buddhism is contained contained in the Nike shoe ad.
所以佛教所有的教导呢，都包含在耐吉运动鞋的广告里面。
Just do it.
只是去做 ，just do it，
Then you get it.
然后你就能够获得。
Thinking, you just get a headache.
如果你不断思维，只会头痛。
Okay? Any other questions?
还有其他问题？
So I want to cook. I don't know how to cook. Just do it.
Right.
Don't worry about the good.
所以他问题是我不懂得怎么样煮饭，那我只是去煮。还是说对的，那我不管会不会着火嘛？
Right. Everything in life is like this in life.
实际上，我们日常生活里面每件事情都一样。
The way you learn how to cook is by cooking.
你要知道怎么煮饭的话，就去煮。
So one day is spoiled. I go out and buy another and cook.
Yeah. How do you know it's spoiled? From experience. You can crack that egg open and say, "Oh, this egg is bad." So that comes from experience. That's why it's all based on experience. Swimming is the same. The only way you learn how to swim, well, babies know how to swim. Then I don't know why. Does anybody know why it is? Then you learn not to swim, and then you have to relearn how to swim. But very young babies know how to swim. Babies can swim in the water. Babies because they're excited. But everything is like that. It's just like learning how to swim. And you have to do something. Because reading the book and watching the YouTube video isn't enough.
So as I grow older, where does the fear come from? Oh, I have to cook. What eat? So many
Right.
what eat.
That's from your thinking.
Is fear so normal?
Yeah. It's from your thinking.
Because of thinking. But
Fear is not liking something that will happen in the future you think.
But this thinking is always running.
Yeah, that's right. That's why it says don't attach to it. So fear is not good and not bad. It's just something that your mind makes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's making a story about what might happen in the future. Don't attach to it. It might be telling you something that you should pay attention to. So if you're driving down the East Coast Parkway, the ECD, and you're going about 140 miles an hour, you might have fear appear in your mind, but there might be some reason why that's in your mind. So you want to pay attention, moment to moment to moment. There's nothing wrong with thinking. The problem is attaching.
So as I grow up, the adult in my life is, oh, today you're going out before swim, be careful, and all that. And then you're making up story yourself.
That's right.
Or the adult make up a story, and then it starts to become kind of infect me.
That's right.
So I must be careful of what?
Yeah. You should be careful that you save enough money so you can take some swimming lessons. That's what you're doing when you practice Buddhism. You know this isn't going to turn out so well. That's what the Buddha saw, old age, sickness, and death. Those are the real sources of fear. And he did something. It's the same with us. It's not about being stupid. It's about being great stupid. Great stupid means I'm only going to find the answer to this question and thinking it's going to help me find the answer to it.
I'm just imagining how did Buddha overcome this so-called the mystery of death,
Yeah,
overcoming the fear of death.
Yeah.
Although most of the time I'll be like, death, I'm not afraid of death.
Yeah,
That's
right.
probably lying. So,
That's right.
So what's going
That's
on?
just another idea. I think it's because Buddha has this deep connection with this dead person that he sees beside the road. Like he knows that's him. And when he sees the sick person, he knows that's him. Right? You can casually dismiss it, like you said. Oh, so what? Young people think they're not going to die.
Yes.
Right? Oh, I'm never going to die. I'm young. I'm strong. It's probably not going to happen to me. But he's like fearful because he sees it's him. We would have the same. We're not different. We're not different than the group. I think if there's a difference, it's this taking it serious, just like you said. What you said is exactly right. Usually, old age. But you're old enough to know that old age is real. Sickness. You know, when you're really sick and you're laying there in the hospital, death. Well, you've seen, like I said, you've seen that people take it. So that brought, well, why are we here? Because we spend so much of our time pursuing things that will soon go away. Money, like the 5 C's, condo, country club, career, car, and credit. You know, pursue those things, you know, but those will soon go away. So that's what brought up this big question. Like, well, what are we here for then? In the United States, it's all about money. This guy Trump is all about money. Believe me.
But then at the same time, if you ask, why are we hungry, start thinking as well, since we are not supposed to think?
No, it's not that you're not supposed to think, it's about don't attach to your flesh. So he saw in the end that what we're really here for is to help other people who are suffering.
刚才禅师跟这位同学的这个，I'll just condense 他的交流的一个重点，其中一个重点就是说我们人会害怕。他就问为什么会害怕？说是因为我们的思维制造出来，让我们觉得害怕。可能我们会想以后可能会发生什么事，以后会老，以后会死，可能越想越怕。那这是我们思维制造出来的。所以重点就是不要执着它。那这位同学他有问说，佛陀他当时他也会觉得怕吗？禅师说会的，至少他开始的时候，他有怕到足够怕到他要出家去找答案。但是他后来他在修行的过程里面，就真的开悟，他知道这些是我们的思维制造出来的，他回归到信念之前。所以害怕也是一种，可以说是一种动力，但是不要执着它。
Can I have one last
Sure.
question? Since you mentioned Trump, you know, it seems like everywhere almost that the first thing we attach to is about money. This guy is about money, you know, attached to money. So when we are attached to this idea, aren't we also attaching to, you know, the concept?
Yeah, it could be.
And what's so bad about, you know, his behavior? You know, we are attaching a label to him.
Yeah, we would say that in Buddhism, we would say his behavior is not good and not bad.
Okay.
那另外有个问题就是说，现在大家都知道美国的未来的总统就是特朗普，很多人都说他的行为很糟啊，等等等等。那他的问题就是说，我们这样子说是不是也给他下了一些标签，我们也执着他的一些行为？禅师的回答是对的，因为在佛教来讲，我们会说他的行为不好也不坏。
I mean, he's just like many people.
他就像很多其他的人一样。
You just happen to know about it because he's famous.
你会知道他，因为他比较出名。
But our job is to help those people.
可是我们的工作是要帮助这些人，就是这样。
Actually, that's just karma.
事实上，那只是业力造成的。
I don't know that much about it, but I just see what's on TV.
我也不知道他其实怎么样，我也是从这个电视新闻里面看到的。
So by having this intention that I'm helping these people or this particular person, isn't there a polarity as well that I'm better, I'm good, you are bad?
Yeah.
It's an attachment. I mean, that's how I see it.
Yeah. Well, that's ignorance too.
Okay.
Because you just said I.
Okay.
There is no I.
刚才这位同学又问他说，如果我们说我们要帮助这些人，是不是我们也好像自以为很厉害，然后他很差？ 禅师说，那是因为你有思维，你有一个我，你觉得我很厉害，但事实上并没有我。
So usually we say Zen means become one.
在禅宗教导我们说，我们跟外在的东西合一。
So let's say there's a baby laying in bed crying because its diaper is wet.
比如说有一个婴儿，他躺在床上哭，因为他的尿布湿了。
Then as a compassionate person and a good Buddhist, your job is to become one with that baby.
以一个有慈悲心的佛教徒来讲，你要做的工作就是跟那个婴儿合一。
So in this particular situation, what does becoming one mean?
那在这个例子里面，跟婴儿合一的意思是什么呢？
So it doesn't mean that you wet your pants and lay on the bed and start screaming too.
意思并不是你也把你的裤子弄湿，然后躺在床上跟他一样的哭。
It means you try to find a diaper and change the baby.
意思是跟他合一的意思就是你去找一个干的尿布帮他换。
So again, the Platform Sutra in everyday life means in everyday life, I'm probably not going to have much to do with Trump.
六祖坛经跟日常生活之间的关联，就比如说我日常生活跟特朗普好像没有什么关联。
But you have friends, co-workers, family.
但是你有朋友、工作伙伴、有家庭，
Your job is to help.
你的工作是帮助那些人。
I don't know, in my family, most everybody was fighting with everybody else.
在我的家庭里面，大部分的人都在跟其他人产生争执。
I realize that happened in Chinese families.
Yeah.
So actually your job is not to fight with them, but to help them.
那我们的工作是不要跟他们起争执，而是帮助他们。
Not such a pleasant task,
并不是那么好玩的工作，
but a human being's job.
但是那是人类的工作。
So always it's down to earth.
所以其实说到底都是很平时的东西。
Let go of your idea and help.
放下你的想法，然后帮助其他人。
So I want to thank you for listening tonight.
我要谢谢大家来听讲，
Sorry, I just about wore out your ears talking.
我已经讲太久了。
So most important is not what I said or what the Buddha said or what the sixth patriarch said, but most important is that you start doing something. Look at something.
所以重要的不是禅师说了什么，或者佛陀说了什么，或者六祖说了什么，重要的是我们内心关照，
That has a big result.
然后就会有很大的成绩。
Most of the stuff we do has a result soon.
我们大部分的时候做的事情产生的效果很快就会过去，
So look inside,
所以往内心观察，
find your true self,
找到你的自信，
and help them.
然后帮助这个世界，
That's the message.
就是这个信息，
Okay?
可以吗？好，谢谢大家。